Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sailing fans of all ages, Captain Jack here. And my wife has something she wants to say.
Get a boat, he says. It'll be fun, he said.
So we're inside of a lake at the end of a canal because we didn't want to have anything to do with the 45 mile an hour winds and 6 to 8 foot waves that are going on out in the harbor right now. So we came in here. The wind was predicted to start at 2 o'clock in the morning ish, and it was already rough when we came over here at 4:30 in the afternoon. Probably 3 foot waves out there, wind blowing stink, probably 15, 20 miles an hour, maybe 25. If this video is a little shaky, I apologize. My gimbal decided it didn't want to work. It was crackling and making noise on the video, so this one might not make it either, but I have a whole 8-minute video that just went in the toilet. So I'm going to go outside and give you a look at where we're at here. Now, it's going to get windy, it's going to get loud. I just want you guys to be warned ahead of time. So all right, so we'll start out over here. You'll see behind me that we have actually protection on 365 degrees all the way around us. And you'll notice the water, while being choppy, is pretty low. It's not great big, bouncing, slamming, crappy waves. So it's just one of those things that after we got our butts kicked the other night, we decided we didn't want to have anything to do with big waves and high winds for a little while. And of course, that was unforecasted, and we got 70 knots. That's crazy. That's really crazy. That's like Category 1 hurricane levels, or heavy tropical storm levels anyway. So we came in, my friend Justin Mercurio and his friend Tony came with. We towed his 13-foot whaler over here, and so he would have a way to get back to his boat, which he couldn't get running, so I think he's just getting beat up out there. But they came over here. We sat and visited for a little bit, and Phil, our friend, came over here a couple of days before, and we just decided this was the safe place. So we came in, we anchored up. We have about 95 feet of chain. We haven't moved. We're circling that 95 feet of chain and having no problems at all for the most part. But at 2 o'clock in the morning, when it first hit, I was out on the deck and checking things and scared, and not like super scared, but just making sure that anchor didn't drag again. Because once that happens to you, you'll lose confidence in your hardware. And it's fine though. I mean, it just, the reason that the anchor drug is because the swell came up so far. A friend of mine named Mark, who has a big boat, 51 feet long, his depth sounder was reading over 20 feet, and he was in 9 feet of water. So that means that there were 10, 11 foot swells coming in, waves, and I mean, we were getting just pounded. And he was in his cockpit watching us. He just had his spotlight on us a couple of times, so he watched us drag back, and we got the motor started, and of course that's all documented already. But now all we're doing here is we're just spinning. We're not spinning, just kind of going side to side. Phil's boat is right over there. Everything's good. We're pretty happy that we're not being beat up right now. I think Sissy, after I finally fell asleep at 4:35-ish, I think Sissy, you got up, didn't you, honey?
Yeah, I stayed stayed up for until about 7.
Yeah, so
And
we had.
it mellowed out enough then. There was no more rain, and I felt comfortable enough where I could maybe nap a little bit.
Go get some sleep. Okay. Yeah, and then I woke up at 10:30 or whatever. This is April 30th, 2023. By the way, this is our 35th wedding anniversary. So, all I want from all you guys is a like and share this and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you get notifications. My adopted son Mike said that when he gets the notifications, he just watches the videos. I like that. That's the right attitude. That helps the algorithm for the YouTube. Again, I apologize for this being a little bit shaky. I have my gimbal charging and seeing if that helps. And I might have to reinstall the software again. I've had to do that a handful of times. It's gone through some giving me grief periods in its life. So I really love that gimbal because it's so easy to control and it keeps everything so stable. But it is what it is. So as you can see, it's 40 knot winds out there. And if you look here, it's not too rough. We're not bouncing too bad. We're having a pretty safe time of it. So we're all safe. We're all happy. And you guys have a great day. Captain Jack out.